Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Get Stamping using Inkadinkado stamps and their stamping gear. I did a video about the circle starter kit that I got, and now I want to talk about this stamp set right here. It's called Flower Petals. That is the number, if you're looking for it, and this is the SKU that I got from Tuesday morning. We're going to be using this inspiration piece to create a card. I've already stamped a few things out and got some stuff out just to give myself some practice before I came on camera and made a complete and total fool of myself. We're going to be using this card base. It's just a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper that I cut in half, folded over. And then this is from Paper House, and it's called Field Study. I'll do a flip through on another video when I use that paper more for the paper itself. And then I just cut this out. I thought this was very, very pretty pattern. It has gold foiling in, as you can tell. And now I'm going to be pulling out one of these sheets. So I just pulled this out, and this is from Color Box. I got this from Walmart for $1.84, I believe, or either $2. I think it's $1.84. So I just want to get a color that kind of matches this and it goes well with it. This right here is textured. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's very textured. So I don't want to use any texture. I just want to use something that's kind of plain and simple. But what I want to try and do is I'm going to take this little circle wheel and I'm going to stamp just one side. So it'll be like this. Boop, 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 boop. Just one side. And I was going to use this color, but I decided I'm only going to use one color because I don't like how it's picking up. So maybe, let's see. I only have a few colors out. I have this So Saffron, Real Red, Yo-Yo Yellow, okay, and then I have this green. It's called Garden Green. Now, these colors would probably look good if I was using a white sheet of paper, but you know me, I have to be different. So I'm going to use black and green and see if that works. Now I'm going to use the green first because I'm using I'm going to try to use the Ranger Raven, and I had picked that Ranger Raven up from Tuesday morning when they first came out with the Ranger products. This one right here is not the archival ink, so I don't know if it's going to work that great, but we're going to see. And I need to cut this paper down, huh? Yep, I'll stamp this, ink this up, and then I'll cut the paper down and come back and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to try to do it right on the center surface of the cog, the little wheel. And hopefully that works out to my advantage because I really want to showcase these beautiful petals. Now, hopefully, my left-handedness will not cause me any problems. This is a very, very nice stamp set. And for $1.50, you really can't beat that deal, right? I know that everyone doesn't have a Tuesday morning near them. That's why I always try to put the number that the thing is on, not the thing, the number from the actual product itself is on, as well as if you a SKU, you know, and some people are lucky enough to have people find things for them and hook them up. I sometimes wish Tuesday morning had online shopping, but then I don't because I'm late to the party sometimes, so going to the store is a plus for me in some instances. I'm just wiping this stamp off with a baby wipe. You want to make sure that you leave your little gear or cog or whatever you're using in the same location, especially if you're going to do multiple stamping of the same image. You definitely do not want to move it and try to replace it. This is kind of like a stamping tool, but you're doing all the stamping. Okay, now this I got this morning when I was digging in stuff. It was open, so I'm not sure if it's going to ink up. The first time I used this, I did not like it. I thought that this ink pad was horrible. But I mean, I was inexperienced at the time. I'm still fairly new to stamping and stuff, but I like it. I really, really enjoy it. It's something about taking an image that you think is really pretty and putting some ink on it and stamping away. I think it does great for your mental health. This is so cute. So cute. I probably should have put the darker down first, and I'll do that next time. But you know, I don't want to keep you all a long time. I just want to, I'm really supposed to be showcasing the stamp itself, not really anything else. But how else to showcase a stamp besides stamping it and creating something pretty? Now, I don't have my sentiments. I don't have all of my stuff unpacked. Actually, I have little to anything unpacked. That's another story, another time, maybe another color with me. Look at this. Tell me this is not beautiful. Okay, some of you might not like it. That's fine. I love it. I don't have anything to adhere all my stuff down. Let me get something. Okay, before I do that, I just want to say I cleaned the stamp, right? I cleaned the stamp, and it still has ink on it. So maybe that's what was turning me off. Because I know when I first started stamping, I went out and bought StazOn ink, and it was like, that's the problem with StazOn. It stays on the stamps. But it's clean, and then, you know, it's clean. I decided that I was going to get really fancy and use another one of these stamps on here because I want to put some more pieces on there. So I was thinking that I could do this and put that in the corners right here. In like the corners, that would be cool, right? I also could get my other thing and put this in here, but I want to have something like a sentiment or something, so I didn't want to get too fancy, but these are so pretty. Maybe I'll do that in another card or another video. Okie dokie. Here we go. You will not believe what I had to do to find some adhesive. I had to dig through like 3 boxes to find some adhesive. So, this is our end product. I've made a card like this before with some Dollar Tree items, and I absolutely love that card. And when I came home, the card was on the refrigerator, and so I guess he really, really liked the card. I will probably mail this to my aunt. I think, I'm not sure. We'll see. So we could either turn it this way or that way. Now that it's actually down, and that looks great. And I was thinking that I want to put this in the corner just like that. My corners are a little bit crooked. I did not, I just folded it over and tried to put the ends together, but the ends up next to each other. So we're just going to glue this down, and you see, I didn't even have a daggone glue the right way. This glue, I don't know where I got it from. It's Tombow. But it's, I'm not applying it right, which I don't know why I wouldn't be, but it's probably old, the glue. I found a few of my projects that I used with some adhesive that I did not like how they came apart. So I probably will go and use all of it, and then I'll start using the glue, wet glue. I watched a video, and I like how the lady shows how to use it. So that will definitely be something that I can do. And since I don't have any bone fold or any tools, I'm just going to use my index finger, my middle finger, my fingers to varnish it down. The lady from, well, one of the representatives from Scan and Cut, Brother Scan and Cut, Julie, she's like, yeah, you can always use your thumb, which is cool. I think that she does that because not everyone has all the tools that a professional demonstrator does, right? You got to use what you have. I think it's just old glue, so maybe that's what it is. And we're going to put it on this side. Look, it's sticky good, huh? And we're going to just put it a little bit off. And there we have it. Yay. And I'm just going to apply a little bit more pressure down on it. And we're going to call this card done. This card was definitely a labor of love. Now, the one thing I want to discuss with you really, really quickly is that I do not like using up paper. Like this underneath paper to build it. If I could have cut out a hole and just used that paper and used the center, that would have been great. But then I was like, Brandy, stop being chinchy. Like, really? It's one little sliver of paper. Get over it. So I do plan on trying to get out of that. No, I don't want to use the paper mentality to let's use this paper. I really like how it came out. Again, this is called the Flower Petals. I love it. I'm going to stamp out a few more images just so you can see how great it looks. And we're going to just use this green right here, and I've already cleaned this off. So since Ranger has put its footprint on there, we're going to do that. And let's get the wheel just so you can see something different. And I'm going to try, even though I'm using these pieces as lining it up, I can't really say that I'm lining it up evenly because I don't know if this is actually the center of the paper. But we're going to try this out and see. And let's see how it looks. And so I did one. I'm doing every 3, I believe. If you can hear that little bird chirping, which is awesome. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday and I picked up something I had ordered online from them, but also I got the little hummingbird thing that they sell every year, and I had bought one last year, no, maybe 2 years ago, but I never put it up because on my porch in Mississippi, it was really high to put up, and the wind, it never seemed to blow on that side of the apartment where I lived. So like I had wind chimes out there, but they never chimed or anything like that. Here the wind blows really hard. So I'm going to have to be careful with that. But I do want to get that little hummingbird thing up. We have a little tree, like a baby miniature tree in the backyard. So maybe we can do that. And I really want to get some a monarch set up. Because a couple years ago they said that they were becoming extinct. So I want to go and do some more research into that and get that done. Look at this. This is cute. Like, this is cute. It looks kind of like a kaleidoscope. And then I could always go in with the other pieces. These other pieces and put like little stems in there. I do plan on getting more creative and a little bit more savvy with this as the series grows. Or as my mind expands. Right now I have a massive headache. I don't know if I told y'all that already, but I have a really, really bad headache. And I just wanted to try and see if I couldn't release some of that, whatever's going on in my head, by crafting. I still have the headache, but it's gotten a little bit better, and I'm trying to drink more and more water. Like I said, I shouldn't be too stressed out, but it's something going on, and I don't know what it is. But anyway, enough of that. This is, let's get stamping. And we've used this Inkadinkado flower petals. And we made this cute little card. And the inside is blank as always, because I could give this to someone, they can do whatever they want. And look at this, I like that a lot. Very cool. I want to say thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this crazy episode of Let's Get Stamping. Happy crafting.